Welcome back to Stoic Pursuit. Have you ever been disrespected by someone and you're left wondering how to respond without stooping to their level? It's a tough situation, right? But what if I told you there's a Stoic approach that not only helps you maintain your dignity, but can also strengthen your character? Today we're diving deep into how to handle disrespect with grace and wisdom. Stick around, because each principle we share is packed with insights that will empower you to rise above. Remember, as Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This quote is incredibly relevant here because it reminds us that craving respect from others can often leave us feeling empty. Instead of letting others dictate our worth, we should focus on our own virtues and maintain our composure. Before we dive in, do me a small favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to join our amazing community, and drop a comment below with "I stand tall." This comment will be our mantra as we go through each point, reinforcing our commitment to handle these situations with strength and resilience. So please comment, as this helps YouTube know that more people like you need to hear this. Ready to face disrespect with dignity? Let's get started. Principle 1. Master the art of silence. Have you ever noticed how some people try to provoke you just to get a reaction? It's almost as if they feed off the chaos they create. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This quote serves as a powerful reminder that our greatest strength lies in our ability to remain calm and composed no matter what. Imagine someone makes a snide remark or belittles you in front of others. Instead of snapping back, take a deep breath and remember, "I stand tall." This silence isn't about letting them win, but about showing that their words don't control your emotions. It's a statement that you're above their petty games. By choosing silence, you deprive them of the satisfaction they seek, and more importantly, you maintain your inner peace. This practice not only shields you from unnecessary conflict, but also commands respect, as it demonstrates self-control and strength. So next time someone tries to pull you down with disrespectful words, let silence be your armor and respond by standing tall and unwavering. Principle 2. Reframe the insult. Have you ever heard the saying, "Insults are a poor man's compliment"? It's a way of reminding us that when people insult us, it often reflects more about their insecurities than about us. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote emphasizes the power we have in shaping our response to any situation. For example, if someone criticizes your work or appearance, instead of taking it to heart, consider it a reflection of their own issues. You could even disarm the situation with a bit of humor, saying something like, "Thanks for the feedback. I didn't know I had such a dedicated critic." This light-hearted approach not only deflects the insult, but also shows that you're not easily shaken. Reframing the insult allows you to turn a negative situation into a positive one, showing that you're confident enough not to be affected by someone else's negativity. So the next time you're faced with disrespect, remember to reframe the insult, keep your head held high, and confidently affirm, "I stand tall." Principle 3. Practice empathy. It might sound counterintuitive, but one of the most powerful ways to respond to disrespect is with empathy. Why? Because often people who lash out or disrespect others are themselves struggling with something internal. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize? This quote invites us to reflect on our own imperfections before judging others. When someone disrespects you, try to look beyond their words and see what might be causing their behavior. Maybe they're stressed, insecure, or dealing with personal issues. Instead of reacting with anger, you could respond with kindness or even ask, "Is everything okay? You seem a bit off today." This not only diffuses the situation, but also shows that you're mature enough to respond with compassion rather than aggression. Practicing empathy doesn't mean you accept their behavior, but it shows that you understand there's often more beneath the surface. So remember, when faced with disrespect, choose empathy and stand tall, knowing you're strong enough to rise above the pettiness. Principle 4. Set clear boundaries. It's essential to understand that standing tall doesn't mean allowing others to walk all over you. There's a fine line between maintaining your composure and becoming a doormat. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This wisdom includes knowing when and how to set boundaries. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, it's crucial to communicate your boundaries clearly. You might say something like, "I value our relationship, but I need to make it clear that I won't tolerate being spoken to like that." This isn't about being confrontational. It's about asserting your self-respect and making it known that you expect to be treated with dignity. Setting boundaries not only protects you, but also teaches others how to treat you. It's about standing tall, not just in the moment, but consistently, ensuring that you uphold your values and maintain respect in all your interactions. Principle 5. Focus on your own growth. One of the most empowering ways to respond to disrespect is to focus on your own self-improvement. Instead of dwelling on the negative, use the experience as fuel to better yourself. Seneca wisely said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." This quote highlights the resilience needed to keep pushing forward, especially when faced with challenges like disrespect. If someone tries to put you down, channel that energy into becoming even better at what you do. Maybe it's a coworker who belittles your ideas, or a friend who undermines your achievements. Instead of letting it get to you, double down on your efforts, hone your skills, and let your success speak for itself. This not only helps you grow, but also sends a clear message that their negativity cannot hold you back. So the next time someone disrespects you, remember to invest in your own growth. Stand tall and let your actions prove your worth. Principle 6. Detach from the need for approval. We often feel hurt by disrespect because we crave validation and approval from others. But Stoicism teaches us to seek approval only from within. As Epictetus said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." This quote encourages us to detach from external validation and focus on our own sense of self-worth. When someone disrespects you, remind yourself that their opinion doesn't define you. You could say to yourself, "Their disrespect reflects their character, not mine." By detaching from the need for approval, you free yourself from the emotional burden of others' opinions. This detachment allows you to remain unaffected by negativity and to continue standing tall, knowing that your worth isn't dictated by anyone else's actions. Principle 7. Respond with kindness. This might seem like the most challenging principle, but it's also one of the most powerful. Responding to disrespect with kindness doesn't mean you accept the behavior. It means you choose to rise above it. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius put it, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This quote underscores the strength in responding with kindness, showing that you're not easily dragged down by others' negativity. For example, if someone is rude to you, Respond with a simple, "I'm sorry you feel that way, but I hope you have a good day." This response not only disarms the other person, but also shows that you're in control of your emotions. Kindness in the face of disrespect is a powerful tool that reflects your strength and integrity. So the next time someone disrespects you, choose to stand tall and respond with kindness, showing that you won't be dragged down by their negativity. Principle 8. Reflect and move on. After facing disrespect, it's important to take a moment to reflect on the situation. What did you learn? How did you handle it? Could you have responded differently? As the great philosopher Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This quote highlights the importance of reflection in personal growth. By reflecting on how you dealt with disrespect, you can learn valuable lessons for the future. Maybe you discover that you handled the situation well, or perhaps you see areas where you could improve. Either way, reflection helps you grow stronger and wiser. Once you've reflected, it's important to move on. Don't dwell on the disrespect or let it linger in your mind. Instead, let it go, stand tall, and continue forward with the knowledge that you've grown from the experience. Principle 9. Surround yourself with positive influences. It's easier to handle disrespect when you have a strong support system. As the philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The only way to have a friend is to be one." This quote reminds us of the importance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences. If you're constantly around people who disrespect you, it's time to reassess your circle. Seek out those who uplift and respect you, and distance yourself from those who don't. Having a supportive network not only boosts your confidence, but also provides you with a safe space to share your experiences and get constructive feedback. Surrounding yourself with positive influences helps you stay strong and stand tall, knowing that you have people who genuinely care about you and respect you. These positive relationships will reinforce your self-worth and make it easier to handle disrespect when it comes your way. So take stock of the people around you and make sure you're investing your energy in relationships that build you up, not tear you down. Remember, as you continue to stand tall, the company you keep can be your greatest strength. Principle 10. Keep your long-term goals in focus. When dealing with disrespect, it's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment. But Stoicism teaches us to keep our eyes on the bigger picture. As the philosopher Epictetus advised, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This quote is a powerful reminder to stay focused on your long-term goals and not let temporary setbacks derail you. When someone disrespects you, ask yourself, will this matter in a year, 5 years? Chances are it won't. By keeping your long-term goals in mind, you can rise above the momentary negativity and stay on your path. For example, if a colleague undermines you at work, instead of getting drawn into conflict, remind yourself of your career aspirations and let your professionalism speak for itself. This focus on the long term not only helps you maintain your composure, but also ensures that you're always moving forward, no matter what challenges you face. And there you have it, friends. 10 powerful Stoic principles to help you respond to disrespect with grace and wisdom. We've explored how to maintain your dignity, set boundaries, and keep your focus on personal growth, all while standing tall and true to yourself. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoic wisdom and emotional resilience. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever been disrespected? How did you handle it? Did you use any of these principles? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can inspire and help others in our community. If today's message resonated with you, don't forget to embrace our mantra. I stand tall. Drop this phrase in the comments to show that you choose to rise above disrespect and stand strong in your principles. Your engagement not only reinforces our community, but also spreads this empowering message to others who might need it. If you haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this content with anyone who could benefit from a little Stoic wisdom on handling disrespect. Each share helps to extend the reach of our message and empowers more people to face their challenges with dignity and strength. Thanks again for joining us today at Stoic Pursuit. Continue to stand tall, uphold your values, and support each other on this journey towards greater inner peace and resilience. Until next time, keep rising above and standing strong.